want to play with, there's always PartyPoker.com, where the world plays poker.
We edge closer to the semi-final. 2 seats remain. The warriors of the table are donning their armor and preparing for the battle, all craving victory and dreaming of the trophy in their grasp. Who will be the hero of the table tonight in this, the PartyPoker.com European Open 3?
Good evening, I'm Jesse May, back again with the Razor, Ian Fraser. Now, Ian, if you're new to this game, in this format especially, what do you think people need to know about hand strengths, relative hand strengths?
Well, I mean, we all know ace is obviously the best starting hand you can have, but before you come in and play these, you should have a mindset that if I get such and such an hand, I'm going to play, whether it's the high pairs, aces, kings, queens, whatever. An ace-king, have it in your mind before you sit down how you're going to play that hand. Ace-king is a great example. A lot of people will slow play it, and others, they're all in. So you've got to have a bit of mindset before you start. Really.
But I mean, you have to adjust, I guess, also depending on what the action is. A couple of weeks ago, we had someone fold pocket kings before the flop, and they ended up being right.
Yeah, well, I've seen that a few times myself. But
have you ever done it?
No, never. Pocket threes, maybe. It's just how you feel at the time, Jesse, really. You know, you can put someone on a hand. It's like even after the flop, if you think someone's got something and then the flop comes down and it's what you think that guy's got, you might be totally wrong, but you'll automatically throw your cards away. Because once you've got that in your mind, you can't get rid of it. You
have to make up your mind and then be willing to change your mind.
That's right, yeah.
2 seats left open in that last semifinal. Let's see who's at the game tonight. Blackpool's Simon Zach recently made a final table at the UK Open. And at the final table in this event last year was the Piranha, Andy Pyra. Essex builder Kevin Atkin is all action. And all the way from Germany is Frank Blumelein. Experienced poker pro and former online player Ian Cox. And rounding things out, Irish bookmaker and bridge club qualifier John Keown.
As the players prepare to take their positions at the table, let's remind you at home on how to play Texas Hold'em.
The game begins with each player being dealt 2 cards face down from the dealer. These are personal cards or whole cards. Players must first make a betting decision based on the value of those 2 cards alone. Now here's what you can do. You can call or match the money already in the pot. You can raise or put more money into the pot, or you can fold and get right out of there. Because it's no limit, players of course can always go all in or put all their money into the pot. Once all players remaining have put the same amount of money into the pot, here comes the flop. These 3 cards are community cards. There's another round of betting after the flop, and if no one before you has bet, you can check. That means no bet. The 4th card, or the turn, is dealt, and there's another round of betting before the river, or the final community card, is dealt. Another betting round, and when the betting is done, we see who's won. Players can win the pot by either showing the best 5-card poker hand, or if everyone else folds, you win the pot, no matter what you had. Here comes the glide. 6 players lining up like bowling pins in this heat of the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. A lot of form and pedigree here. There's Simon Zach, who recently made a final table at this format, and Andy Pyra, who reached the final table of the European Open 2, along with a couple of newbies. And from Northern Ireland there, John Keown, from the Bridge Club. 100,000 is the starting stack. That's it right there. Yellow's worth 1,000. Blues are 2. And the Reds 5K each. One of these players will win every chip of the 600,000 in play and progress on to the semifinal stages.
Okay, gentlemen.
I'm joined here by Ian Fraser. And Ian, as this game gets underway, those 1 and 2 seats there, Simon Zach, Andy Pyra, they'll probably have the form and pedigree here.
Yeah, they have. I think they both got similar games, Jesse.
I don't know too much about Simon, but I know Andy's game very well. He was on the final table last year.
Yeah, he got. I think you outdrew him making a move on him.
That's right. Yeah.
But you were well right within your rights to suspect Andy of larceny. He's always got it on his mind, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't mind putting his chips in, Jesse, with almost anything. He's a good aggressive player.
Interesting to see how this matchup pairs out because Pyra's got position on Zach, and this very first hand he's not going to compete.
Okay.
This is what happened in the final last year, Jesse. He had position on me, and every time I tried to make a move, he just kept coming over the top, and in the end I got fed up, and that was why the chips went in with the ace-9. Andy Pyra.
Pass.
His nickname's the Piranha.
Yeah, he is. Gambled his whole life. He is a
Raise to 6,000
fish
total.
with teeth.
Call.
Atkin, triple in the bet with the 9s, and quick call with the under pair by Bloomlime.
Pass.
Look at these early levels, especially first level. People
Call.
more inclined to see flops. I mean, look at
Pass.
Keown here.
Yeah, he's content just to call this. Not three-handed me, but there you go.
I think some people define themselves by the way they choose to play ace-king. Look at this, 3 9s for Atkin.
Check.
And is Keown going to be able to get away from this now
10,000.
that he's missed?
I should think so. He only flat called anyway, Jesse. He hasn't hit
Pass.
anything, so it's quite an easy pass.
You can see the wheels turning. It's always very tempting to put your opponent on the hand you could beat. For me, anyway.
But the way to look at it, I mean, if he thinks his ace-king is good up against the other guy's hand anyway, then he should have raised pre-flop. So,
Right.
you know, it's quite an easy pass for him. He's had it in his mind before how he's going to play the hand, which is good formula for yourself, you know.
Kev Atkin taking that pot down. You wonder, should he have gotten greedy there? This is how the ranking of the hands work. Bottom of the ladder is high card only. Higher than that is 1 pair. Above that on the ladder is 2 pairs. If 2 players have 2 pairs, it's the higher pair that counts. 3 of a kind is often called a set. A straight is 5 cards in a row of any suits. Aces play high or low in straights. A flush, 5 cards of the same suit in any order. A full house is 3 of a kind plus a pair, and everyone's looking for that 4 of a kind. It's self-explanatory, but rare as a diamond. A straight flush is 5 cards in a row, all the same suit, and top of the pops is a royal flush, which is a straight flush, ace high. The MO of these German players is that they play very cagey early on, but Bloomlime has gotten out there and stuck some chips in the middle.
Yeah.
Which I think is good to see. We haven't had a German qualifier for the final stages yet.
Pass. Pass.
Round of the button.
That's around to
Raise to
Simon.
5,000 total. Pass.
This is what you'd expect from him on the button, Jesse, with these couple of cards.
Here's one of the Blackpool
Call.
boys. And Atkin going to peel off a flop. I know what Andy Pyra would have done with that hand.
Yeah, he definitely would have re-raised. Well, he's at second pair.
Check. Check.
The last time Zach did this, he had flopped 3 jacks. I wonder, that 9 has hit both of them.
Yeah.
8,000.
Will he flat call?
Called.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scary ball, Jesse, because of the possible straights, but he's got 2 pair. He wants to strangle the other guy.
He's not going to be able to call a river bet, though. Sort of 10 or king comes.
3 spades there now. No, you're right.
Check.
Yeah, you see, good play. Good play. He didn't want to risk. If he gets he puts in a decent bet and gets a call, he's probably in trouble. If he gets a re-raise, he's got to fold. So you just turn him over for the value.
That's what he's done, trying to keep the pot small. It does seem like the best players know when to make the pots big and when to keep them small.